I am Bams, and I am your storyteller, and I am joined by my wonderful cast.
I'm Jupiter, and I play Missy, the forever teen misunderstood emo Malkavian.
Hi, I'm Oz. I play Arthur Subchak, the Nosferatu.
I'm Tom, and I play Jimmy, the best Toreador from the 80s.
And hi, I'm Super Cookie. I am playing Coco.
With a bang and a slam, the door to this apartment opens up, and Coco, what does the living room or main room of your apartment look like?
It's a total mess right now. There's paint splotches all over the floor. In better days, it would be a nice open living room, open to the kitchen area. There's a big sliding glass window that would open out onto a little balcony, but the sliding glass window is completely painted. There's like a whole skyscape, but all of the paint is not confined, I guess, to the window. It is just every fucking where. The couches, the sitting area, you can tell was decorated like almost meticulously in like a bohemian type fashion, but it's just trashed and dirty and disgusting. There's been like a bunch of drug addicts hanging out here and a vampire that, got blood and shit everywhere. It's just gross.
And standing in the middle of this in part of a suit, nice shoes, pants. He has a shirt on that is a little messed up as though it hasn't been properly pressed and cleaned. A tie that is stuck into the breast pocket of the shirt, and over one of the chairs is a big coat to the suit, is Mr. Kelly. Jimmy, what do you do in this situation?
There's Kelly. And Jimmy starts almost charging towards Brady.
Are you approaching him with murderous intent? Or I should say violent intent.
Oh, very violent intent.
Cool. Are you brandishing a weapon?
A stake.
Art, what is your intention?
My intention is to get behind Mr. Bradley Kelly and put him in a hold so Jimmy may go to town on him, so to speak. Although, if he still has phone, I would like that first.
Just gonna grab that phone out of his hand?
Yes, it will be Yod.
Jimmy, what does this look like as he is looking around to grab something to defend himself? A book, a candlestick, a heavy object, a lamp. Something with which to use as an improvised weapon as you encroach upon his personal space in a malicious fashion.
Jimmy charges towards Brady, knocking him off balance, and he lands right in the middle of the coffee table, and the glass shatters into pieces. And Jimmy then gets a good swift punch across his jaw while holding on to like the collar of his shirt. Just one good swift punch. Also magically somehow knocking the phone out of his hand.
Yeah, funny how that works. He goes down, Jimmy is on top of him, pounding away, and you just grab that phone from him, revealing yourself. We are in the next round. What are your intentions?
My intention is to turn phone off. Jimbo is fine. He is doing very well. He is having time of unlight. I am not going to get in the middle of that, not yet.
He is going to attempt to defend himself. Jimmy will continue the abuse, I imagine.
Yes, very much so.
He is going to attempt to not be brutalized by you. As you begin just pounding this dude into the ground, he is attempting to fight back and push you off of him. And you can see that your blows aren't doing nearly as much damage as that did when you got him with that surprise attack. He has clearly called upon the powers of the blood to fortify himself. Art, phone's easy enough to turn off. this is not like a touchscreen smartphone. It's more of those BlackBerry styles where they have the full keyboard on there, and it's can connect to the internet and is smart enough, but not something that would be difficult for a Kindred to use due to the whole, not being a live thing.
Is good. We'll turn off. We will pull battery. Hey, Jimbo, do you need any help over there?
Yeah, this dweeb is starting to get a little tougher.
Get the fuck off me. What do you want?
Hit him 1 or 2 more times. I'll be right there.
With pleasure.
Going to hit him 1 or 2 more times?
Yeah, I continue trying to just, wail on him.
Art, what are you doing as they continue to brawl?
I am laughing to self, but once there is opening, I am going to stake Mr. Killy.
But as Jimmy is just on top of this guy and just punch after punch, just beating the fuck out of him, his head lolls back for a minute and he tries to collect himself, and you stand above him and just jam that stake right into his chest, and he stops moving. All of a few seconds. What do you guys do?
I'm going to make sure that is worked in, of course.
Just kind of jiggle it around in there?
Yes, that is exactly what I do.
That felt nice.
And Jimbo, as you stand there, he has bled a little bit from you beating the shit out of him, but blood does not run easily for a Kindred unless they want it to. But you are in Coco's apartment and seemingly have your quarry for the moment.
You mind if I take a look around, Art, or should I package him up while you take a look around? You know what? You're better at looking at around. Maybe I'll package him up.
You package him up, we tenderize him a little more, maybe. He's been a bit of a jerk. And Art is going to toss the place.
Do you think he needs this finger?
Depends on the finger.
Coco, if you could take us on a brief walking tour about what the rest of your apartment is like.
The kitchen is like open concept with the living room and stuff. And there's really nothing, no dishes, maybe a cup or two in the sink. No like kitchen gadgets or anything. Definitely a ton of like takeout containers and stuff in the trash can. I have a bathroom that it's a decent bathroom. It's got like a shower and a tub, that whole combo. You can see that there's some clothes, clean and dirty, in there. Her bedroom, oh my god, it's like a beautiful, super luxurious, like the thickest down comforters and stuff. Very bohemian and everything, but the windows have been painted and they're all crazy graffiti painted, very, very dark. And again, paint everywhere. And you can see all of her like paint stuff. She has an easel that is in the living room. She has another like janky easel which isn't used in the bedroom. You can tell clearly because there's no like open paints or anything around that. But I mean, like all kinds of stuff. There's a box that's got all this random spray paint and stuff in it. Like who knows? And then drug paraphernalia that you can tell probably is trying to be hidden, but really is just not.
Any jewelry or valuables left out?
Not really anything that's worth anything. There are some random jewels, but, you know, mostly like super, super cheap. If it's real, it's the tiniest little diamond. But mostly a bunch of fake shit, a bunch of costume stuff all over the place.
And I believe we talked one time you had a small safe somewhere.
Yeah, it's kept in the bedroom, but it's one of those ones that can be picked up and carried. Like, it's not exactly super safe.
Other things of interest you note. Looking at the the graffiti art in the bedroom, you'll recognize the style a little bit. And as you look closer, that art that you saw on that fence the other day,
Mm-hmm.
that when you checked your little cameras, you saw that SUV stop in front of. Same style, same kind of thing. And if the art in the bedroom and the living room is signed or has her little tag on it, it is the same tag. In addition, you're going to notice that looking at this art to pick up this information, you're not seeing any light from outside. So it's fundamentally sunproof, at least for a little while. Like the paint may chip and flake over time, but for the moment, doesn't seem as though the sun would be getting in. In addition, there's a suitcase in here that has a bunch of men's clothing in it. Nothing exciting. So you get to the bottom of it, and then there are a few, it's like 2 packaged burner phones, but they're still in the packaging, and a book of flipping through it phone numbers, like a little black book.
We will keep this for later.
Package is ready. And then you start hearing cutlery drawers being like pulled out and smashed on the ground.
You just dumping everything?
Yep. Gotta make it look like a robbery.
Well, yes, speaking of robbery, Art's going to take stuff that looks valuable. He is going to pull some of the clean clothes. There's a shoulder bag or anything nearby. He's going to stuff a couple of changes of clothes in there, and the really fancy comforters and stuff he's actually going to grab, and he'll wrap Kelly in those before they head out.
Good news is it's real easy to make a place look like it was robbed, especially when you are at least partially robbing the place. But you guys are able to bundle up Kelly. It's late at night. Jimmy can easily distract the guard and then wipe his memory as you load your packages into a car and begin returning home. Speaking of home, Missy and Coco, you've been in this walk-in refrigerator for a little while with Ricky's body in the corner.
Mm-hmm. Has she calmed down any? Has she quieted down?
I mean, just sitting and staring at your crazy ass.
Coco, in the time, as it has been a fairly significant amount of time, you will have noticed that she's not breathing. Her eyes aren't blinking, not very often. But then you will also notice that you're not breathing. And it actually takes you a second to remember to blink. And when you pay attention, your heart is not beating, in addition to your giant monster hands.
Great. Wonderful. Lovely. I'm a monster. Wonderful. This is great. Drugs don't work. Ricky's dead. This is fine.
You okay with it? What?
What do you mean, what?
What? What are you mumbling about?
Honestly, everything's fine. Okay? This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is normal now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, look, you're good. You're finally coming around. You're catching on. Coco. Why did they call you Coco?
I don't know, you'd have to ask the streets, okay? I don't know why people call you anything. Why do people call you, Miss Thing or whatever?
It's Missy. And my name is Misty, but I've always been called Missy. And Art has his own nickname for me, and nobody else calls me that but him. So don't start calling me that.
What is it?
Well, I guess you were upset. Maybe you didn't catch it. He calls me Mischief. But you call me Missy. And I'll call you Coco. Why does that sound familiar? No, I know we saw it. Where did we see that? Coke.
I mean, I'm famous. I want to be famous. I'm gonna be famous. I'm like really good at art.
By the building construction site, there was a big art on the wall, right?
Yeah, that's me. That's totally me. Like it's fire, right? What did you think?
No, it was good. I mean, not as funny as whoever drew that stuff on that guy's face on that other billboard.
Yeah, that was me.
You did that too? Ah, that's good. See? There you go. See? And look, you can still do that stuff. That doesn't have to change. You can still do the art stuff.
And with that, like, you just see my face completely drop. What do you mean it doesn't have to change? Like, art's my life.
Yeah, and now you get to do it, like, at night, all the time, for years and years and years. And years. Centuries. If you're lucky, and you follow the rules.
I always do my art at night.
Well, that's good, see? Doesn't have to change, because night's pretty much the only time you're ever going to see. No, she looks like she's calmed down. This is good. See? I didn't have to rub her back or do scritches or whatever.
Who are you talking to?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I have friends that I talk to, friends that are always with me, and they help me figure out problems and how to work with people and other kindred, and sometimes their advice is good, sometimes their advice is bad. Case in point, rubbing your belly. Would have been a bad idea, right?
Yeah, no touchies. Definitely no touchies, bro.
There you go. So, but you're a gang girl, so you have that. And she kind of indicates the claws. Whereas I'm a milk. And I have, and she kind of indicates that, crazy kind of hand gesture around your head, show your nuts. I have that.
I'm gonna just look at my, like, creepy claws. What does that mean?
What does what mean?
What's a gang girl?
It's what you are. It's your, not family. It's your, what is art? So art's a nos, I'm a milk, you're a gang. It's your type. It's, your brand.
Do I look like this forever?
I don't think I've ever met a gang girl. But that's the problem I was pointing out to you about being left in a trunk, and the person that made you left you there. They're supposed to teach you all that stuff. They're supposed to explain it all to you. But now you get to have art explain it to you.
Which one of those two are art?
Wow. Never thought I'd be asked that question. The difference between art and Jimbo. Art is the paler, skinnier one, and Jimbo is the vested one.
So, my girlfriend has the biggest crush on that, like, douchebag.
Yeah.
He's not even that cute, man. Like, it's not just me, right? Like, he's not that cute.
Shh. Tell him whatever he wants to hear, because it's his mall. And if you want to be able to stay here in his mall, you know, he's the leader of our coterie. So we just tell him what he wants to hear.
What, like, Gene Doucheface owns the mall?
Well, no, that, his car is great, and his denim is great, and his taste in early morning music is great.
Early morning music. What does that even mean?
Oh, you'll see. Tomorrow night, when you wake up, you'll hear it. And you'll tell him you love it. We all
I don't know, like, I had heard that you could get some really good shit down here at the mall. Like, everybody knows it, but that bullshit that you had, like, sucks. Sucks. Where's, like, the good shit?
doesn't work on you.
No, that's not true. Like, let's
Doesn't work on you.
we gotta go hit up the drug dealers that hang out in, what is it? Where the foodstuffs, right? We gotta go there, where the weirdos are.
Yeah, well, when you hit up a drug dealer, try doing what you did to your friend to that drug dealer and see if maybe you get your high that way. Because that's the only way it's going to happen.
And there's just, like, broken-hearted face.
No, I did not start her up again. You're not going to do that. You're going to cry again, are you? Just can't. Makes me uncomfortable.
It's just that Ricky was my closest friend, and I can't be in here with him anymore. Like, what don't you understand?
No. As soon as Art comes back, that body's going to be gone, and you won't have to worry about seeing it again.
I just don't want to be here. Like, can we have someplace with a fucking chair? A glass of water? I don't know, like something normal.
I think the door locks from the outside. I think we're here until they come back.
They locked you in too? Like, what kind of fucked up shit is that, man?
Well, I know they're going to come back and let me out. What's fucked up about it? Just waiting. At least I'm not having to go mess with that guy they're trying to get. Man, I could get hurt. I don't want to get hurt. Let them do that. They could do the heavy lifting. I'll do the babysitting, pet sitting, babysitting, pet sitting. Kindred sitting?
No. Fucking babysitting my balls, bro. Like,
What?
they locked you in. They locked us in. We're now locked in. They won't let us out. We're stuck here.
No. They'll let us out.
No, we're stuck.
Oh my gosh. Does the Bluetooth work in here?
Speaker kicks on. Yes, the Bluetooth should work fine.
Oh God, thank God. Are you guys on your way back? She's freaking out again.
We are already here. We've just been listening while you were explaining things.
Damn it! Art, open the door and let her out of here so I don't have to hear her whining.
We don't trust you. They locked you in here with me. They're never gonna let you out.
See, that's the thing.
Door clicks open.
They locked me in here with you. If anybody should be upset, it should be me. But I'm not crying. How'd it go? Did you get him?
It went very well. Door opens up. Art's standing there. He's got a shoulder bag, and he's got some folded comforters that should look familiar. I brought back some things.
Oh. Okay. Is Jimbo around? Jimbo?
As Jimmy and Art dramatically reveal themselves, the camera cuts back.
Art is driving.
Hey, we're going the wrong way.
What do you mean we're going wrong way?
Carol's is the other way.
We are not going to Carol's.
What do you mean?
I mean, we are not.
We're bringing Kelly to Carol's.
No, we are not. Jimbo, listen. When you got into fight with Donovan at the bar when we were looking for Mr. Kelly,
Asshole, yes.
we made a lot of noise. I do what I could to alleviate noise, but his sire still found out.
Yeah?
So I can make that part go away by giving Mr. Kelly back to his sire.
Or we can bring Kelly to Carol, and Carol can find a solution. She's the harpy. She has a lot of power.
It is not power that I think we would get from Carol. You maybe. but my interest is in keeping the barons off of our backs. There is third option.
Oh,
We kill him.
interesting. And what would that accomplish?
Well, we try to complete the hunt and bring him back alive, but was blood hunt declared?
A hunt was not declared, no.
Hunt was not declared. We can just say he was resisting arrest, They will understand, problem is solved, nobody is the wiser. But I believe I would rather give him back to Sire and deal with Donovan issue, which you and I know is something we must deal with now, huh? I think of it this way. Now that we know Donovan is involved, we know there are other people involved. And we can tie them all up in big bow. We can bring all this to Carol. And we give Mr. Kelly back to his sire. But she gets the rest.
And blood hunt could still be declared later.
Duh.
I like this plan.
Well, I like this plan too. First, I will unwrap Mr. Kelly. I think the comforters are going to be something that Coco will like to have. A little reminder of home, like stuffed bear.
Yeah, probably.
As they leave Coco's apartment, drive through the city, and are heading back towards the mall.
Art, are you holding the body?
I am not holding body. I am not one to just carry body around. I have other body I have to carry around now. No, I have a shoulder bag. I have comforters. They are folded. Mr. Kelly is on ice.
Well, Jimbo, Coco here is going to need a place to sleep, and I don't think she wants to be in this room anymore. And you should probably show her your car. She seemed really interested in it. Right, Coco?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you want to see the IROC?
Oh my god, like, whatever.
Yes. Just go do that, and then after the car, you can find a nice place, bed down for the day. It'll be great. And then we can talk more tomorrow evening after the morning music.
Morning mischief, what did you tell this woman?
I told her all the great things she gets to look forward to while she stays with us. Art, I had to sell it. Give me a break.
Why do I feel like you and I need to have extended conversation?
We probably should.
All right.
But let's get her out of here first, because we've got to get rid of Pepon.
Yes, I will take care of this.
So I thought Jimbo could get rid of her.
Yeah, let's go. The my IROC, it's in the garage. I just got new wheels.
And enjoy the tour.
Important question. How are you dealing with monster hands?
Not very well. It's not normal. It's creepy. My drugs aren't working. I still have fucking creepy monster hands. Like, it's not cool.
I more specifically meant, how are you covering them up or hiding them?
Not all of these people have seen them. I am bending them in continuously, doing a scratch at my neck because I can't get fucking high. Like, I don't know.
Missy, do you have a hoodie? A spare one that,
Why doesn't she just take one of the comforters and just puts it over her hands?
because then she'll look like a hobo.
Actually have a hoodie on.
There you go. She has a hoodie. Just cover your hands up so nobody sees that.
But it's covered in blood.
Oh my god, I will rip my hoodie off and throw it to her. You owe me a new hoodie.
Okay.
And I just look very disgusted at your dirty, ripped hoodie.
Oh my god, it smells.
Ugh. Isn't this like a mall or whatever? Can't I go shopping if I need new clothes?
Well, that's the plan. But we're about 5 years out.
Did you just tell her you have 5-year plan? You did. That is exactly what you said.
So, Coco, are you wearing your hoodie or are you wearing hers?
Blood-soaked or stinky?
Well, I'm wearing my hoodie. I'm not gonna, no thank you. I don't know this girl. She's probably got lice or something. Who fucking knows?
You're the one scratching like you got a flea infestation. I'm the one that has the problem.
Please. She's crazy. Crazy. Yeah. No thank you. The hoodie's already stained and dirty and paint smears and stuff on it. Blood. I mean, it's black. It's not really going to show very well anyway.
Where do you take her on this tour, Jimmy?
So first, the most important is to see the IROC, because it is currently almost fabulous. It's still 2 colors. It's still missing a fender. And 2 headlights, for that matter. And one of the mirrors, side view mirrors, that's also missing. But it almost runs. You turn it on, it goes, there's a thing here that's wrong. I need to get some new spark plugs or something, and it'll work. You should have seen it 3 years ago when it was before I totaled it the 3rd time. And it was a thing of beauty.
Yeah, nice. It's really, it's
purple. It's a great purple. I'm trying to get the rest of the panels that color.
Sweet car, bro. Sweet.
Well, anyway, I guess we'll show you the actual 2 running businesses. They're closed because it's night, but this way, and this is Sal's Pawn Shop. It's where we sell most of the stuff we steal, and he has a payphone if you need to make a call, even though you have cell phones. Anyway, he also buys cell phones. And then down the hall this way, this is Lady Fina's place. She does fortune telling and and has magic rocks. You know the ones I'm talking about, the rose quartz, I think it's called, which is love something. I paid attention once, but that was a while ago. But if you're into occult stuff, that's right here. The most important, exciting part of this is our cafeteria. It still almost functions. We have a vending machine that Missy has filled with drugs, I believe. And upstairs there, Taco Bell. That's where I stay. And you can have the KFC. Unless you want the booster juice.
What's a booster juice? I'm almost afraid to ask, man.
Oh, it's like a smoothie place. But it shut down. Because everything shut down. But, yeah. They don't have anything there anymore, but they used to have smoothies and stuff.
Okay, so, couple things. Why the fuck would I want smoothies? Secondly...
It's not open.
Okay, when did the mall start selling drugs in the vending machines? Because we've been looking, okay, and I really thought there were more stores in here.
Oh, yeah, you see all the empty ones that you see everywhere? They left. Because a certain baron owns them all and let it rot. And I'm starting to liven up the place. Everyone likes drugs, so that's why we have it in a vending machine.
But I was just here, and we couldn't find any drugs. Speaking of,
Yeah, Missy put them in like 2 days ago.
Okay, what's the deal with the guy that got, like, his head ripped off or something here?
Oh, yeah, Cheshire did that. Yeah, that was, one of the other resident, Kindred around here. Got a little hangry. Things happen.
You guys will notice as you're walking around, there are a few people that are up and about. In particular, Jimmy, your dudes that run, air quotes, security, are around. You see a few of them that would be here overnight, but it's not like it's completely abandoned. There's some drug addicts that are passed out in places.
Oh, hey, Nick. Yeah, come over here. If you don't mind.
And Nick walks over.
He has a darker skin, probably like a mixed race guy. Short afro-like hair, where it's like frizzy. And he's wearing baggy clothes. A really obnoxiously bright yellow t-shirt, though. But whatever, I don't judge him. And he's like carrying a baseball bat. Because, he's the defense squad.
Yeah, boss.
Hey, yeah, this here's Coco. She's a new member of our group. And she's going to stay where? KFC? Booster Juice? Which one did you want? Looking to Coco.
Fucking juicy juice.
Booster Juice. Cool. So yeah, just add that into your, like, perimeter.
Yeah, I'll let the guys know.
Yeah, that'd be great.
He goes to shake your hand, Coco, just to like make introductions and be pleasant.
And I just, like, look disgusted. I almost pull my hand out, but then, like, I recognize and I shove my hands back in my pocket and just, like, ugh, disgusted, just looking at him, like, ugh.
He looks from you to Jimmy like, the fuck?
She has a bit of a condition right now.
Oh.
I know, yeah.
And Coco, you will see him. He will give you an intense look as you stand there not breathing for a moment. He seems satisfied and will understand.
Do I recognize any of the people around us? Any of Jimmy's people?
Have you frequented the mall a lot?
Yeah, I've been there trying to buy drugs and stuff, but, it's been dry, but I've been there before.
Have you ever been there like this late at night, though?
Yeah, I'm usually pretty fired up about this time.
You'll recognize a few of the people that are passed out for drugs as they have been here passed out on drugs before. You may even exchanged with some of them. It's like, oh, you got any weed? You got some coke, and so I can trade it out a little bit. But none of them seem conscious or aware of you in some way unless you make the effort to. You've definitely seen this Nick guy, but probably never interacted with him.
So then more of like a tough guy, like, what's up kind of situation instead of a conversation. No, thank you.
The bro head nod, and that's about it.
Absolutely.
He still gives you the stare down and recognizes your condition.
Alright, so while we get settled in.
Yeah, but it's just,
Yeah, what's up?
Can we, and he motions his finger, he wags his finger between the two of you as though to have a conversation, and he thumbs in a different direction to see whether or not you want to pull away from her, or...
Yeah, sure, we can talk here.
Yeah, Roach came by. He was looking for you maybe 20 minutes ago.
Fuck, okay.
He just said the boss wanted to see you, but, well, the guy's already squirrely, so he didn't want to talk to me.
Yeah. Alright. Thanks for letting me know.
Nothing's been weird around here for, tonight.
Well, that's good. Alright, Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
He does a faux hat tip to you, Coco, and then goes on his business.
Hmm.
And on that thoughtful look, we'll flip over to Missy and Art.
All right, Art, get rid of this body because I think if she sees it one more time, she's going to just start crying again.
Oh, yes, I will take care of that right now. How did things go while we were doing our thing?
I mean, fine. She cries, like all the time. And she's a full-on drug addict. My God.
Did you tell her that she can sip on people who have already had the drugs to get the hit?
I told her instead of finding a drug dealer and buying drugs, she should find a drug dealer high on drugs and, yes, nosh on him. I don't think she understood. I also don't think she really likes the idea. But once she does it, I'm sure she'll be back in the swing of it.
Well, she should not need to eat again this evening. She is going to be an interesting one.
I mean, she's a good artist. She has a good sense of humor when she's not whining. But, no, I told her how to handle Jimmy, and so she should fit in fine.
Well, you taught her how to handle Jimmy. I guess I will have to teach her how to handle you.
Just leave me alone, and that'll be enough.
Maybe, maybe not. She will have to handle Cheshire as well when he wakes up.
I don't know. Cheshire might freak her out or eat her.
Or teach her how to hunt like he wants to teach you.
You saw how she cried over the one person she killed? She's no hunter. She's not going to hunt. Get out of here. No way.
Maybe not. She is gangrel. They have the instinct, but you are right. She is young. She is untested. She knows a little bit about the masquerade, but
I don't think she knows anything. I don't think she still fully believes what's happening.
well, she will get education because Mr. Bradley Kelly was about to sell her off like she was horse.
Oh. Uh-huh. I'm sure you got that recorded so you can...
Everybody knows me so well. Something happens. They look to me and say, Art, are you recording? And I say, why, yes, I am recording.
Well, what would we do without you and your weird habits? Speaking of which, how do you get rid of the bodies?
That is trade secret, you see. If I tell you, it means I have to try something else, and I really don't want to, because this is very useful. It involves some power tools, it involves some chemicals, it is very caustic. I have already said too much.
Alright, keep your secrets.
I will tell you what. I will leave her things here, and you may explore them at your leisure. And while you do so, I will take care of Mr. Picato.
Oh yeah, I'll totally go through her stuff and see if there's anything worth filching.
And Art's gonna go take the body, do as he do.
You'll find some jewelry in there.
Is it like hipster jewelry, or is it jewelry I would like? Is it like lame jewelry, like flashy debutante spoiled girl jewelry?
I can't answer that question for you.
Coco, what kind of jewelry you got?
Only a few decent things because, like, all the good things are,
Pawned for drugs?
yeah. And my dad doesn't really trust me with, like, family heirlooms or whatever. There's, like, really big hoop silver earrings
Ugh.
that aren't real silver, and they've, like, turned because they've rubbed against your face so much. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, we'll leave it. Meh, nothing in there. What are those comforters like? Are they good? Not that I'm cold ever, but
So soft. Oh my god, so soft.
yeah, I'm gonna take one of those and make it a build the pallet up in my little haven.
Are you going to just take it back there now?
Yeah. It's mine now. Law of the mall.
I don't know necessarily if you were expecting to see him, but Cheshire is not here.
Huh. Bluetooth Art? Art?
Da.
Do you have eyes on Cheshire? Because he's not back at my sleeping spot, and we've been kind of busy all night. I don't think we remembered to keep an eye on him.
Yes, I am on lift feed right now. Did give me a moment, and he'll go check his cameras.
By now, you've come to notice that he doesn't get up until about an hour after the rest of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Art, you will see after that hour and a few minutes, let's say 20-ish, Cheshire leaves her haven, walks around the mall for a minute, stops in front of Lady Fina's place, and then leaves without going in, and then just vacates the mall.
Oh, Bluetooth Missy back. He is not in mall. He has gone out of city to hunt.
Okay. Do you have any way to track him? Do we need to go find him and make sure he's not, doing things that's going to bring attention?
Let me shake some hands and see what falls out.
If you give me a place to go, I'll go get him, because I know you're busy with your caustic stuff.
Well, I do very much appreciate it. Give me a moment. I'm going to check his phone.
How many days ago did you give him that phone? Unless somebody charged it for him, he would not have the presence of mind nor the fucks to give about charging a cell phone.
Art would have kept that phone charged.
Okay.
Honestly, he's got like 3 phones, and when he sees Cheshire, he's just like, give me this one, I will give you this one, and he just trades them out to keep him charged.
That's fair, because my concern is like, yeah, sure, he's got the phone on him, he left it in his pocket, but it's fucking dead. You will get that it is outside of your domain. He is into Camarilla territory somewhere, and just seems to be around just a good, probably 45 minutes from here by car. He seems to have gotten up, and as you look at the GPS tracking, he's walked and has just walked out into kind of the middle of the city.
Mischief, I don't think we can get back to him tonight. He is in the middle of, downtown or something. He has just been hoofing it the entire evening. He is hour away by car.
So you think it's okay just to let him be and he'll figure it out?
Well, you know him better than I do.
I know he's probably gonna eat somebody and not care who sees.
Well, based on where he is.
If he's not on our territory, then I don't care.
His old nemesis, the sheriff, might find him before we can.
Are you concerned about him saying anything about us?
I am not so concerned, no. But given that we were there that night, our presence may have been known.
You did also bring him to the club where you fought with Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very clearly seen involved in the fight with Jimmy.
Yes.
We are going to have to try.
To find him?
Well, find him I can do. We are going to have to try to bring him back.
All right. So we need a car. Do I need to call Calvin?
We still have Ricky's car. As long as Mr. Kelly is staked, they should not move. I will put him in place that Coco does not know of, which is most places in Mole.
Okay. Well, we better go find him then.
And give me half hour.
Okay.
Cutting back to Coco and Jimmy.
Okay. I was not planning on doing this tonight, but you get to meet the Baron. Well, that's the plan, but we're about 5 years out.
Did you just tell her you have 5-year plan? You did. That is exactly what you said.
That's 5-year plan.
Whew, okay.
For some of us, the war never ended, okay?
So are we going to cut to just that, or?
Wanna go sleep in my apartment. Rude. Gosh.
Oh, that's too bad. You're gonna have to sleep in a...
The mall. You've got the juice place. It's prime space.
Ew.
You're being treated like a queen right now.
Disgusting. Like I live in a mall, I should get free clothes.
Not that kind of mall. But apparently it will be in 5 years.
Bro's got a 5-year plan.
Still cannot believe you said that.